All right, so this is how I put my napkin onto a wine bottle. So I get one of these paper protectors. You can get them from any store. And even if your napkin is a little bit bigger than the protector, that'll be fine. It won't affect it in any way as long as you're gentle with it. And just lay it out nice and flat on top and have a little bit of water ready to go. It's a little milky because I had Mod Podge something before this. So I just add a little liberal amount of water to the napkin after I take the back layer off the napkin because it was a 2-ply. So I just add the water and let it drizzle its way down. I don't work on any of the bubbles at this point. There's no reason to. I will just kind of pull it out so that it's nice and flat against the protector. Let the water work its way down. And then I'll gently lift the napkin and the protector and just dump it back in while it gets the rest of the napkin wet. It's pretty easy process. These napkins are pretty good. They're easy to work with. They don't tear very easily. If they fold, they're easy to undo. If you have a pair of tweezers, it's easier to pull it out if it's folds in like this piece did here. Just get a pair of tweezers and gently pull it out. So it's kind of good that you get to see this part where it's folded in on me. And just pull it out. Sometimes it's good when you have a little bit of defects in it because it makes it look a little antique-y like or stained glass like. Nothing's perfect. I like imperfections and things. It gives it character anyway. So yeah, so that's coming along nice. It's nicely wet. So I always want the center part to be flat because that's where I start. I start in the middle and I work my way out. I'll move that water out of the way because I'm working with a bigger bottle today. So yeah, and I don't pull. I just gently press down so that I have this middle section here. So what I do is I lift it up and hold it with one hand and place my bottle down. And the protector is going to hold the napkin in place for you because the water's got it nicely applied. So then I gently just put it down, line it up with the bottom of the bottle, put it in place where I want it, and then start from the middle, working my way to get those bubbles out. And then I do one side first. So I'll roll to this side, lift it up. And now because this wasn't on the protector, I got to be really gentle with that side. And it tore a little bit, but that's fine because you can always work it over. And you won't even see that. And that's just a defect in the napkin. And you can work with those bubbles once you get the whole napkin laid. Don't stress over that too much. So I got that side laying down. And this napkin was nice because pretty much worked perfectly with this bottle. So I'll just wrap that one around. Gently lay that down. It's going to overlap a little bit. Now I can cut that off, or I can just leave it. And in this case, not sure if I want to cut that off or not, because I got a little bit of overlap here. So I can trim that up just to make it even. or I can just leave it to overlap, which in this case, I think I'm just gonna let it overlap because they're just snowflakes on this, so it's not gonna make a big difference with the pattern. It'll just look a little thicker in that area. And then I can just stand it up and take that piece off. So what I do is I take the top of the bottle and I'll just use my protector and smooth out the bubbles. Because you're not using your fingers. If you use your fingers, you're gonna tear the napkin. There's no doubt that you will tear it with your fingers. So you don't wanna be doing that. So I use the protector because it's a very smooth surface and it's a lot more pliable than using, what's it called? Saran wrap. I'm not a fan of saran wrap because it just causes more problems. So that's how I get my napkins onto my bottle.